Welcome back, guys. We are going to be continuing this talk about more Underworld movies, and today we are going to be talking about Underworld Blood Wars. So, again, I know a lot of people, not really myself, but a lot of people kind of go back and forth with this movie. Now, me personally, I enjoy this to a certain degree, and the reason why I say this is because it goes more into not only hybrids, but also the continuation of the war between vampires and Lycans, and also Selene. Now, not only Selene, I believe she's still trying to find Michael. She's also trying to deal with her daughter as well. And I think her daughter gets kidnapped, so it's kind of interesting how her daughter gets kidnapped so easily, and she has to combine forces with David again and combine whatever vampire clans are left, even though they are still wanting to go against her and still try to kill the Lycans. Now, what's really interesting about this is the Lycans, they get more and more powerful. And again, the Lycans, from what I remember from this, is really gaining the upper hand in this war. And Selene goes to another clan, and she's able to gain more power from them. And her hair comes out kind of like a whitish black collar. And I will say this again, guys. I love the character of Selene. I do. I think Kate Beckinsale does such an incredible job with this character. And even in this movie, she was sexy as hell. I'm just going to be honest. And I really enjoyed seeing how her character kept progressing throughout the years. And how she came back even more powerful, and how we get to see these crazy, insane movements from Selene, and how she even deals with death dealers in this movie as well, like other death dealers, like upcoming death dealers, and she is still the top death dealer around. I mean, she's really the only one that's left from her faction, as well as also others. And what we see is her still fighting not only against the Lycans, but also even her own species, and also humans as well. So I really do say that, again, the way that they're trying to have this do is that Selene slowly starts becoming, if I remember correctly, because it has been a while since I've seen this movie, but I do remember the basis of this movie, where she almost becomes almost like the messiah of this film, to where she becomes like almost how Alexander Corvinus was, where one's looked to him, and now, like, for the very first, and how she's slowly becoming like that, to where her power is just gaining, and she wants to unite everybody, but at the same time she wants to reunite, the family that she's been continually trying to build. So I will definitely say, if you guys have never seen Underworld Blood Wars, it may not be the best one out of the franchise, but it still is a good action-packed thriller, horror, drama-fied movie that you will probably enjoy. And again, if you have not seen it, definitely check it out. Pick up the DVD. It's out there. I know, like I said, Kate Beckinsale had a lot to deal with this film. I think she directed a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I know that she was very involved in this. I'm really hoping for a sixth one. I know this was the last one that came out in 2016, so it's been it's been 7 years. It's been 7 years since the last one came out. I'm really hoping at some given point we do get another Underworld movie. And what I would love to see is her go up against more humans, like a spec ops of humans that have blood, like almost hybrid blood. I would love to see that, but unfortunately, we're not seeing that, and it really sucks, because Underworld, they had such a great focus on what they were trying to do with this franchise, and I think once again they started off with a great how can I say it? They started off with a good direction, but again, it just feels like that they were going in multiple directions at the same time. Now, again, I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen the film. But what do you guys think about this? You guys remember Underworld Blood Wars? Was it a good movie out of your opinion? Was it a bad movie? Was it something you will go back to? Is it something that you just say, hey, the first movie was the best, or this one or that one? Out of your personal opinion, what was the best one out of the entire franchise. Me personally, it's really hard to say. I love the first one. The second one's really good as well. The third one is all right. The fourth one is all right. The fifth one, in my opinion, is still all right as well. I still think they need to continue the Underworld franchise. I don't think it needs a reboot. I think it just needs to continue. Kate Beckinsale, I think, will still be able to continue the character of Selene. She still looks exactly the same, and if people get upset about it, they could always CGI to make herself look a little bit younger than probably how she looks now, even though she looks exactly the same. But we could easily have her still look like Selene one more time. So that's just my final thoughts on the franchise, guys. What do you think about it? Let me know down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, always about subscribing. Leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you as always on the next one.